Good evening and welcome back to Foundry. I am here by our steel production and I've built this. It's working now. I was going to say I built this badly. Oh, I have built this badly. Hold on. What do you produce? 20. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, and you want 10, 8, so 80. No, I haven't built this badly. Okay, I thought I built this badly because I thought we needed the Mark II ones there. But for a long time, most of these smelters weren't running. And I was trying to figure out what was going on with it, and I was looking at things and trying to figure stuff out. It turns out I'd messed the ignium up. We came down here and did something with this a little while ago, and 2 of the miners weren't connected. So, yeah, so I moved them close to the ignium, and now they're going there. We are going to run out of ignium soon, however, so we need to expand this and get this working better. The problem to this is steel requires ignium and iron ore. So I'm going to need to run a line across to the other side to run a second line, which means you're not going to keep up. I don't think you're going to keep up. I have brought another ship for planetary movement. I also need to have a look at this here. You can move. Okay, so you can come down like that. I need to go around and check all the... Well, I think I have. I think I'll go around and check them all. But we're going to need an ignium ship landing here as well. So that's going to come up. So let me check. Right, so before I start building anything here, I want to make sure I don't mess them up. So we are 1, 2, 3, and then it goes into there. So if we put a ship here, it will go 1. I need to get rid of that tree. Bye, tree. Right. So it would be 1, 2, 3, and then the input would be here. So that would be the input up for the ignium. So the ignium would come up, and it would have to go over. It could come out, go over, and come up here. We could move this forward by 1. That would be fine. So I want to make sure that I don't put any belts in the way. The other one, I think it might make more sense for it to come out, go along, and then come up there. We'll just move this around. That needs to be upgraded to a Mark II. So are these belts, actually. Let's do that. There we go. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to bring this across here like this. Then we want to start putting in lights here. Now I don't have any crushers or smelters on me. Can we make any? Crushers are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need machine parts and xenoferrite plates, so we're 1 short. That's okay. That's okay. So the problem is that the steel goes around the outside, and then you are going to have another belt which goes here upwards. This. You will exist here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Copy them with the recipe. So, yep, awesome. And then you have like that, and then like that. Okay. Then this will come down here and stop there. Yeah, that one carries on because it goes over to that. We need to reassign that in. That needs its own drop off. So we want the inputs. So awesome. Then we have smelters. Now we can't do the 8th one because I don't have the resources for that. We need to have a output there, and I've run out of those. Okay, and then we need to have inputs here. Okay. Cool. Right, let me get some more extended ones, and we'll get another smelter as well, and then we can get more steel going, because steel is very much struggling along our belt. And put the final smelter in there. Away we go. Beautiful. Awesome. Now that's only going to work if you guys have everything, and you don't. You don't. You're not delivering enough. So why is that? Why is that? Do we have a... I don't know. It's down here. Why are you not delivering enough to that? Is it we don't have the ships to throughput? Is it we don't have enough on the station? Storage, resources. We don't have enough on the station. That's the problem. So our galactic market. Yeah, we may need more ships delivering. However, upgrade our docking facilities, and then we can get the medium tier 2 cargo ships. We can do that. Let me some here anymore. Upgrades. Oh, Snackbot is done as well. Beautiful. Free Snackbots. Nice. We can do that because we have researched structural improvements, so we can do that. But I'm going to start doing that. We'll start doing structural improvements. We'll get that going, and then we will start looking at getting the bigger ships in. I'm not sure where. We're back to docking. So that has medium tier 2 cargo ships, and that has medium tier 3. Requires HUD expansion. Structure improvement. That requires HUD expansion. So we can get the medium tier 1 ships. So maybe we'll buy a few of those and have them going backwards towards there, because that HUD expansion is there, which is under research HUD expansion, which is there, which is under yellow science. Now we have unlocked yellow science. We have done that. We have done yellow science. Let's have a quick nosy nose at yellow science, shall we? Let's see if we can do that. I have the hiccups. What does yellow science require? Circuit boards, energy cells, and thermalite sheets. Energy cells are the awkward one, because energy cells require the operation of oil, and we haven't done any oil production yet whatsoever. So yeah, the energy cells are in the fluid assemblers, and if I go to here, you see they require alumic acid, and alumic acid comes from oilite gas. Oilite gas comes from crude oil, and we are not doing any oil stuff. So is that where we want to go? We're gonna have to set it up anyway. That's the plan. Oh, why have you... Oh yeah, I think we'll just run low on steel. I think that's the biggest problem. Just steel seems okay now. Might be that we're using more of these science packs than the other ones, or that these ones are backed up further than the other ones. I think so. Steel was definitely a problem for a while though. So okay, so I think the first step then will be to get that structure improvements done on the station, and then to get some larger ships, because they can hold a lot more. Ships, spaceships. Yeah, these can hold. So these hold 1 and 2,000. These hold 5 and 10,000. So upgrading to the medium cargo ships would make sense. So we'd change all of our ships that are going to and from the that to where we're going to. The cargo ships are supply route ships. I don't know if renaming these changes the order of them. Let's try renaming the ship there. It does rename them. Okay, so it does put them in order. Okay, so I might go through and rename some of the ships that are done there, just because otherwise this is going to get quite messy. So let's wait for this construction to be done, and then we can upgrade the hangar, and then we can look at getting tier 2 ships to increase our market ones. That does mean we're going to spend more money on stuff here. This does seem to be working. It's just that I need to leave the game running in between episodes a little bit longer than you would do normally, because it just needs to, we need to fill the coffers a bit. So yeah, it's when we start spending things and upgrading stuff, that's when the money has a problem. So we'll be back in a moment once we got the hull improvements, the structure improvements, and I'll upgrade the target, the docking as well. Okay, the upgrades have been done. I'm extending the hangar bay again now. I've also extended the power. We have built the reactor, the basic reactor, so it's giving us a wonderful 160 megawatts of power, which is what we need in order to upgrade the other bays. What was I here? Docking facilities are upgraded so we can get the tier 1 support ships, which is awesome. If we go to the galactic market, we're still moving because construction material is still a big thing here. So I think we want to replace some of these ships with that and then change these ships to be planetary ships. So the small cargo ship tier 2 should all be planetary ships. So let's buy some of these ones. They're 50,000 to go, so I can't buy any of them yet. Haha. But they do support 5,000 kilograms to go. So they are 2 of these and 1 of those. So we just need to get a little bit more money coming in. That's okay. I've been in that screen for I don't know how long. So how are we doing here? We are out of iron. That's probably because the storage. Yeah, I think that's because of this. Just this. So I'm gonna scrap the construction material one and remake it. Target amount is 5,000. At the end, I wish you could move these around or give them a priority or something. So instead of them constantly doing this and every 10 minutes going to get construction materials, they might go and buy some xenophorite, techum, mineral rocks, ignium, that sort of thing. I think the ignium wants to be moved up as well, so that means I've got to remove those 2 and then do this and then get the ignium in, and I want to buy, I want to say 1,000 and target 5,000. Nope, 2,000. 5,000, 2,000. We will up the target amount to 10,000, I think, at some point soon. And then I want to do the construction materials. Yeah, this is why I wish you could say 500, because that's going to be the bigger ship. This is why I wish you could buy the you could change the order of these, because it would make life a lot better. In fact, do you know what? 10,000, 5,000. And let's do this across the board. And 10,000, 5,000. Like that. Okay. What is our storage currently at? 8,000. So we need to upgrade the storage as well. That's costing money rather than making money. That's fine. However, I think our bots are, I mean, we're selling these. These are fine here. I did create a new trade. We now have another trade route to here, which is quite nice. So we're doing things here. We are beginning to take over this one here by the looks of it. 6 market dominance points, but it's changing color. See the color changing there, so that's quite cool. Let's unlock this sector as well, and let's have a look at this one here. So what do you want? You want transport, or we can definitely do that. Let's buy another ship. Spaceships. Buy the small cargo ship, because that's all we'll need. Rename this to supply ship. This would be actually supply ship number 5. Plum, plum. There we go. There it is. And go back to the map, click on this guy here, acquire the trade license, add the ship, assign, sorry, wrong button, and then drag these 2 out here and click save. And there we go. Then that ship will travel over to there as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sectors all around us now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We're not making as much money because obviously the iron has dropped off, because the construction material thing is just a pain. But it's okay. We'll make some more money. We'll get some more things going, and we'll do everything. So I need to basically wait. For money, so that I can buy more trade ships. I won't get rid of the tier 2 trade ships we've got going at the moment. We'll reassign them. They'll be reassigned to planetary shipping probably. What I'd like is 1 ship per robot port, basically. And I think for delivery wise, I might even stay on the little ones here, rather than switch over to the big ones, mainly because we can't do it because I haven't built the place correctly. But I think if there's enough coming into the station, so the larger ships bringing stuff into the station, the little ships bring it down. The little ships can instant travel down, up, so they don't have to worry about it. It's getting the resources to the station that is the problem. So let's once again put another cut. Lots of cuts in this episode here, but let's put another cut in here, and we will come back when I've got 50,000 in order to buy a bigger ship. Okay, so we are back. We have some money. We can buy some ships, but I am confused. I'm confused by this. One of our ships is buying construction materials when it shouldn't be. But I think I know why. I'm just a little confused. So what I mean is I've got 3 ships buying construction materials. They should all be buying. I've actually upped this to 100,000 just for testing some stuff out. They should buy 5,000. They can only buy 2,000. It says to here in the tooltip, ships with a lower cargo capacity than the minimum set amount will make the trip as soon as they can buy enough items to be fully loaded. That's not true. That's not true. We have 8,000 storage. If they're buying 2,000 at a time, they should buy 2,000, another one buys 2,000, and the third one should go and buy 2,000. That makes 6. But what's happening here is they're holding 2,000, but they think they're getting 5,000. So this has come back with 2, this has come back with 2, which is 4, and then the next one wants to buy 5,000. So it goes, well, there's not enough space for 5,000, so we've got 4,000, and there's only 4,000 left, because that's how much storage there is. So I'm not going to buy that one, or that one, or that one. I'm going to go on and buy construction materials, because all the rest are full. Because if we had 5,000 to any of these numbers, it will break the 8,000. Even though the ship has less than that. So that there, where it says the ship will, with a lower capacity than the minimum set, will make the trip as soon as they can buy enough. They still look for this number here. So you still need to set your minimum amount, and I assume this applies to the landing pads on the planet as well. The minimum amount to be the ship. Now I set this to 5,000 because we know we're going to buy bigger ships. I was also looking at that, and it is worth and also not worth buying them. This would require a bit of testing to do, which I can't do here really. So you can buy 3 of these for 1 of these, which will give you 6,000 capacity. And doing it in 2,000 capacity goes might be a bit better because you get more little and often rather than one large hit every go. The difference is this is cheaper on fuel. Not a lot. It's 50 litres per 1,000 kilo. So it's per 1,000 kilo. So if we had 3 of these going, we'd be doing it would be 6,000. So you times 285 by 6,000. And if we have one of these going, you times 238 by 5,000. So these are cheaper on fuel, but not a lot cheaper on fuel. Not a lot. It's 50 litres per 1,000. So we got up to 5,000. So that's just 20. We're saving 250 litres over this. So this can do 6,000, and this does 5,000, and we save 1. So technically, I suppose it's so this uses the same amount of fuel as 4 of these, or 2 of these, I should say. So 4,000 kilos. So yeah, we are saving fuel. The problem is I don't know how much fuel is. It's got a number. It's got a thing here. It just says ship fuel, but it doesn't tell me how much I'm spending on what thing. Where am I doing the fuel? What is, because this is also on ships going to other planets. I need to know how much is going to the galactic market. So I'd have to shut down all my planet delivery and then start doing testings and things to find out about stuff. So I don't know which way I want to go with this. I might get the medium ships to deliver to the station, but then the smaller ships and then setting it to 2,000 to go would mean you get more in more often. However, we'd have to buy 3 of these, which is 3 hangar spaces, and this is only 2 hangar spaces. So you'd buy 5 of these to get 10,000, you'd buy 2 of these, so that would be 5, and that would be 4. So you're saving 1 hangar space every 1,000 kilograms when you hit 10,000. So that's much of a muchness as well. So I don't know which way to go with it. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll kind of do both. We can buy 3 of these. So let's buy 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to turn off your reoccurring ones. I'm going to turn on your reoccurring ones. Like that. Okay. We are extending the cargo bay as well, so we'll be able to store some more items here. So none of you are going, because none of you can buy the goods to get to the place we want to go to. So these need 8,000, 8,000, 8,000, 8,000, and they can buy 5,000 to go. So one ship's going to go, buy 5,000 and come back. I'd like more than that. I definitely would like more than that to happen. So this is why I think the smaller ships might be better, because what's going to happen now is one ship is going. Here he is. But one ship is going. Oh, he brought 500 construction materials. Typical. But he's going to go, take 10 minutes to come back, and then go again, and take 10 minutes to come back, and we get 5,000 every 10 minutes. Whereas right now we're getting 4,000 every 10 minutes, and that's still not enough. So I could lower the amount they could buy, but then if I lower the amount they could buy, why would I want to have the big ships do it? Why wouldn't I have the smaller ships do it? So I don't know with this one. I don't know if the smaller ships are a better option or the bigger ships, and I've just done a lot of talking for 6 minutes now, but I'm really not sure which way around. I'm starting to lean towards the smaller ships, and then, like, say, go and grab 10,000 at a time. Grab 2,000 at a time, sorry, with the smaller ships. And then the larger ships, maybe delivered to the planet. Yeah, I think the large ships are probably better for if we were to grab from the planet up and then back down again, because you're moving more goods in one go. So they would definitely be better there. But I don't know about going to the galactic mark or not. Maybe a little often is better, because you get a better supply in. You get one giant hit, it lands here, empties, and then you're waiting 10 minutes for the next one, lands here, waiting 10 minutes for the next one. Whereas if you're doing the other one, you can be getting in small amounts every time. They can be filling these up with 2,000 to go, and everything can be good. I don't know. We will see. Either way, I'm going to leave this here. We will come back next episode when I have tested and looked at things and done some bits and pieces. Getting money is not difficult anyway. We'll rebuild on the money, that's fine. The next cargo bay might help, because that would actually be 10,000, so then 2 ships can go in one go, and that would fill our haul in one go. I think it's 10,000 for the next one, and that would fill the haul every time. Fill the whole cargo hold every time. So a ship goes, bomb, they bring it down to the surface, and then the ship goes, hey, I can go and grab some more. So it goes and grab some more. So it keeps them all topped up to the 10,000. Right now, because it's 8,000 and I'm grabbing 5,000 to go, maybe if I set it to 4,000, it'd be better. They'd grab some, like they'd go and grab some ignium now and mineral rock, and although they should be grabbing mineral rock. 5,000. 5, 6, 7, 7,600. They should be grabbing mineral rock. Why have you been grabbing construction material? Interesting. Okay, I'm going to keep an eye on this and see what goes on there. If another ship goes for construction material, something is broken here. So we'll just, yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one. Sorry the end of this episode has been kind of talking things, but theory crafting. I'm theory crafting and looking at stuff, because the galactic market is new, and I'm learning things about it, so we'll take it from there. And always remember, we still have somewhere up there the ladder. I don't know where the ladder is. It's probably in the sun. There is the ladder. The ladder. Ooh. Until next time, as always, have fun.